Hi, I'm Brittany. Welcome back to my channel. I've been doing a lot of thinking about where I want to go with this channel. It was made under the pretense of finding out you're trans or accepting you're trans in your 40s, and I've decided to throw out the in your 40s. This is just realizing you're trans at some point in your life. So I started out always knowing I was a little different. I was always wearing my sister's clothes. I was always told that I'm a boy, not a girl. And I shoved that down deep for a long time. And I thought I was just a sicko, weird cross-dresser, maybe sissy. And in recent years, I've realized that I'm actually trans. So, again, the question is, how do you know you're trans? I think it's a very personal journey. I think everybody has to make up their own mind themselves. But we're going to go over some of the things that made me remember or think that I may or may not be trans. I might just be a fetish freak. Who knows? Anyway, at the moment, I'm trans because I believe I'm trans, because I've made the personal decision that I'm a girl, no matter how deep my voice is. And yes, my voice is deep, and that sucks, but I'm over it. So, how do you know you're trans? How do you feel about yourself as a boy? How do you feel about yourself growing up and being told that you're a boy, not a girl? You play with dolls, maybe you always hang out with girls because that's who you're comfortable hanging out with, because your personality just screams femininity and screams that you're a girl. So these are some signs that you may or may not be trans. Growing up, you dump it away and you try to do the manliest things possible. You try not to sit in certain ways because people might think that you're a girl when you're obviously not a girl. Not at that point anyway. But you have that fear that I may look like a girl. These are probably signs that you may be trans. In my life, I spent years in a closet. Didn't matter what I did, how tough I was, how big I got, how many people I beat up for various reasons. Some deserved it, some didn't. And how angry I was. I still wasn't quite the best man I could be. But no matter what, every time I was in the closet and I thought I was a cross-dresser and whatnot, I was always the best woman I could be. Came easy. It came extremely easy, and I never knew why. And so I went along. I didn't know anything about trans at the time. And so I went along doing my thing, whichever. And Brittany is a name that has been in my head since I was 3 years old. Your name's Brittany. When you're a girl, or when you're wearing your mom's clothes, or whatever, you're Brittany. That's who you are. And to answer the question before I get blowback about Britney Spears, I was born in 78, so at 3, it was 82 or something. So way before Britney Spears ever came out. She's not out yet, not a thing. And then there's girl music. Like, did you really want to listen to girl music? But you listen to punk rock and metal and all the other stuff that was really boyish because you want to be the tough badass that you are, that you could be, that we are, that we want to betray our head, the very basis of male, which is very Vikingish, very take what I want, take it all, right? And that's not in your true nature if you're trans. You adopt it into your true nature because you're trying not to be a girl, because you're told that you gotta man up and you gotta grow up and you gotta be a man. You gotta be a man. And this just doesn't fit your personality. You're like, what do you mean I can't wear this? What do you mean I can't wear makeup? What do you mean I can't sit with my legs crossed? What do you mean? What do you mean I can't like boys? That I have to like girls? No, that could mean you're just gay. True. Also true. Or queer. But not always the case. So many people that think they're gay come out and finding out later on that they're really trans. Like, People that had always painted their nails black because it was acceptable for boys to paint their nails black. Not as much as it was acceptable not to paint your nails at all as a boy, but yeah. So these are things to think about too. If you're trans, and you might be trans, you might not be. You don't need a therapist to tell you you're trans. They might tell you you're trans. You do need a therapist if you want, to get on hormones, but you don't need 10 years of therapy. You don't. You need 10 years of therapy to have bottom surgery, which I could live without bottom surgery. It's fine. Does that mean I'm not trans because I don't want a vagina? No, it doesn't mean I'm not trans. It just means that I don't feel like spending 10 grand for a year, 2, 3 worth of pain. I'm perfectly fine being the woman I am with being who I truly am. So I'm Brittany, bitch. Anyway, probably gonna get demonetized for using Britney Spears phrases, but I don't get monetization anyway yet, so it's fine. So another thing to think about if we're trans, or another thing to think about, makeup. Makeup's the thing to think about. How do we learn how to do makeup? How did I learn how to do this? And this is not your typical makeup. This is Brittany. This is me. Myself and my experimentations with makeup and what I do. I have hooded eyes, so I always do my eyeliner first. Because I don't want it to transfer onto my eyeshadow if I blink. And it does happen a lot when I'm doing eyeliner, which I think I need to redo because I think it's like the waterline's on and off. Anyway, makeup, clothes. Do you go out every day like this? Is that where you want to start? I started when every day I had eyeliner. A little bit of eyeliner. Then it went eyeliner to eyeliner, a little tip. And then it went from that to eyeliner all the way out here. And then eyeshadow came along. And then I kind of sort of shaped my brows. I tried to. You can't see because of the brow bone color I used. Anyway, which is called Frost, which is pretty awesome. It is a Walmart brand. No, you don't need to go buy $100,000 worth of makeup to start doing makeup at all, or clothes. I have most of my stuff is either from Wish or Walmart. You can take a little walk through my little playroom I have here. Little playroom. Anyway, let's turn the camera around, see stuff besides from me, and have my little stuff. I'm a musician too, so I have music stuff. That's my desk with all my makeup stuff. That's a vase, I promise. I have a trunk full of girl clothes. Sometimes they're scattered around because I've been playing with them, or I'm in them. There's a lot over there. There's some stuff I wore last night on the floor. There's my crazy ass shoes I can't walk in. I got from Wish for really cheap. Another thing is sizes. I didn't know what size. Crap. I didn't know. My light's all messed up. Anyway, bear with me. Technical difficulties. And I'm on the one take process, so we're not editing. This is all done in one take. So, well, maybe we'll just have to deal without the light. Oh. Anyway, so. God, I'm sorry for the camera motion. I hope nobody got sick. Anyway. You're gonna get sick. Sorry. So anyways, yeah, no, you don't have to start big. You can start small. You can just play with stuff. Maybe you are just a little queer and you're not trans. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Why is this not screwing in here? That is crazy. Oh, there we go. Now the light stays. Okay. So yeah, maybe you're not. Maybe you are. Maybe you're a sissy. Maybe you're a crossdresser. It's fine. Do you go out in public? I dress like this every day. I wake up every day and put on my makeup. Every day. And if you're bald, don't worry about it. So am I. I have wigs for that. It's fine. Wigs. I don't know if HRT actually grows hair back. I'm hoping. I don't think it does. But I'm hoping. Wig area. Sort of. It's all a process. And my house is a mess. I apologize Behind my crazy pentagram, I do have girl clothes. It's pretty awesome stuff here. I like it. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so that's a little more in depth about me and a little bit more in depth about being trans. Or you might be a sissy. Or you might be a crossdresser. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, any questions below? I'll make more videos. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these what if, how come, why are we here, why was I born male if I have all these emotions, why, basically a lot of whys. Why am I not accepted more? Why was I born male if I was supposed to be female? What is the world coming to? Why? And it's not new by any means. Beginning of time, there's been trans, like the Indian culture. They've been dating way back before we even came over here. Native American, sorry, before we even came over here, they hung out with the women. They're a little softer than the Braves, a little, so back to some of the Braves, they used to go, marry those ones, and sometimes trans Indians. Not talking about that. European, there were kings and queens. There were princes that were actually, there were princesses that were actually princes. There's some stories about it in some books that I know I've read, where they would have their, their midwives would go away, or their servants would be shipped away, because all of a sudden, there's nothing but girls in that room, but somebody ended up pregnant. Just saying. So she'd go away. That's a whole weird another history of European culture we might do later. There's a lot of trans stuff in there. Anyway, I hope you guys really like this video. It's really a new idea for me. I'm trying to do what I'm doing. I'm trying to bring a message. Again, we are dropping the at 40. I was at a meeting the other day. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it, whatever. We had a new person, and he was like, today's my start. He was 60 something. So, is 40 too late? No. 60 too late? It's never too late to be who you really are. And you might lose some people along the way. You might find that there's more people that want to support you along the way too. You might find that your entire family disowns you. It happens. But if that's the price you're willing to pay to be who you truly are, your true self, your best life, then that's a leap of faith you gotta take. Kind of like me making this video. I was nervous about it forever. I'm like, what am I gonna do? Oh my God. Anyway, and I really just want to help people. I want to help people. Maybe we'll do some clothing tutorials on how to find your sizes. Shoes. This was a question for me. I don't want to clear that up right now. Generally go 2.5 sizes. I've gone 2 sizes is what they say. Like if you're, a 9, you go to an 11 in girls. I'm a 13. So I gotta go to like 15. And in my 15, 8-inch heels over there that are impossible to walk in. I've tried 100 times. And I was watching some, and apparently 10-inch heels are the highest heel you can have, and they come with a warning label that says these are not for walking in. And I have 8-inch heels. Like, I went from a boot that had this heel to, holy crap, stiletto, stab a guy in the throat with it kind of heel. Anyway, probably be demonetized for that if I ever get monetized. Heels, don't go get gigantic stripper heels first to walk in. Don't do that. But I think I'm going to have clothing and attire. This is what I wear pretty much every day. Stand up, a little turn. This is what I wear every day. To the store. I did wear it to work, but I worked in a call center. Your work may not allow for that. And that might be something you have to change in your lifestyle. Maybe your job. Maybe you're a construction worker and it's just not okay to show up in makeup and a skirt. But if you were a girl in construction, it still wouldn't be appropriate to show up in makeup and a skirt. So don't feel bad. Buy some girl jeans. Maybe wear a girl style shirt that you can get away with. There's no need to buy girl boots because girl work boots look just the same as guy work boots. It's not really a big deal there. Maybe throw a little bit more pink in your wardrobe if that makes you feel better. Things like this. Paint your nails. You can see how much damage you do to your nails when you work construction, when you paint your nails. Trust me, mine have been painted forever. It used to be just black because black was acceptable for a boy to wear. But all my friends over the years have been like, dude, who are you fooling? We knew you were trans from the get-go. Like, everybody seemed to know but me. So, chances are, if your personality is feminine, then everybody but you probably knows. Or suspects. Or thinks, there might be something just a little bit off about that guy. I'm a girl. I'm a real girl. Anyway. So that, and again, I'm Brittany. Here on how to just live your best life, whether it's trans or bi or pan or polyamorous or any of that. Whether that's like, I have realized that I have more titles than one. I am trans, bisexual, polyamorous, because I believe all bisexuals should be polyamorous, because if you like both and you pick one, at some point there's a part of you that's going to want the other one. So, yeah, polyamorous. Bisexual, pretty much in my book, not everybody's book. I'm not definitive on whatever, but polyamorous is pretty much bisexual. Not always. You can be polyamorous and only date girls if you're a girl. You can be polyamorous and only date other trans girls. You can be trans and date girls and boys, because no matter whether I'm male or female, I'm still bisexual. I still enjoy both to the fullest. Any questions, again, down below. And if this video helps you in any way or opens your eyes or anything, please hit the like button and subscribe and the little notification boom, bell. In fact, strap the like button in a rack and racks them really hard and tease them a little bit, and then tie up the subscribe button on a bed, leave them there for 10 minutes just to make them worry, and then come back in for the action, and make sure you get notified about all the other weirdness that comes out of It's Brittany's channel. Anyway, and I hope everybody enjoyed this video, and you have an awesome rest of your day, and live your best life in safe spaces. Question the norm. Have a good one. Love you all. All my girls. I love all my girls. And they and thems. And all my boys too. Yeah. Love you all. I don't know who's going to watch this. I hope it involves everybody. Excuse me, little horse. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one. See you next video.